you're watching the replay, fast forward 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We in here. Hit the like button. About to get started. Cause it ain't nothing else to do. Yeah. Yeah. So, looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. It make you the king of the stream, big dog of the stream. It helps us meet our $25 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Whatever you can give to help us reach tonight's $25 goal is greatly appreciated. Other than that, check the description to check out merch. Join the membership. We're trying to get the membership numbers up so we can do more exclusive membership lives. What else? I don't know. Other than that, let me know you in here. If you hear me talking right now, let me know where you tuning in from, or just say what's up, RB. Just let me know who I'm rocking with tonight. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know who watching. I always want to know who the family is that's tapped in with me. Other than that, let's get into this ridiculous nonsense. Because we're the only friends we have.
If I end up paying on the first date, I will never have a second date. And hear me out. Whenever I go out on dates, I have this horrible habit of always just paying the bill, but the reason being,
let's run it back.
If I end up paying on the first date, I will never have a second date. And hear me out. Whenever I go out on dates, I have this horrible when the tab comes and we're both just staring at it. That to me, especially if you're just on a first date, is so freaking awkward, and I never even let it get to that point. I will always just take out my card right away and, you know, put the bill down for the both of us. I feel like if you're getting invited out, it's a first date, ideally the guy should be the one offering their card or being like, oh, no, I got it. I'll take care of it. To me, it just shows that they can take care of the lady. They're respectful.
All right, run it back one more time.
If I end up paying on the first date, I will never have a second date. If I end up paying on the first date, I will never have a second date. And hear me out. Whenever I go out on dates, I have this horrible habit of always just paying the bill, but the reason being is because I don't want to sit at the table when the tab comes and we're both just staring at it. That to me, especially if you're just on a first date, is so freaking awkward, and I never even let it get to that point. I will always just take out my card right away and, put the bill down for the both of us. I feel like...
Well, hey, that's actually, from a male perspective, I'm sure that got you more points, but I guess it didn't get you enough points because... You're still on here talking about dating and not married. And it seemed like you live in the hood based on the burglar door in the back next to your house. So, look, you're average looking, you got the Coke bottle glasses, and that's probably another reason why you pay, because you're probably going on dates with dudes who are way out of your league, and you probably want to impress them. Look, if you could attract the type of guys who you would expect to pay or would let you know up front that they're going to pay, you'd be going on dates with them. If the type of guys who would get offended at you paying were interested in you, you would be going on those dates, but you aren't going on those dates. Like, you raising your standards when you already been failing on the dating market isn't going to help you succeed. But let's let her continue.
If you're getting invited out, it's a first date, ideally the guy should be the one offering their card or being like, oh, no, I got it. I'll take care of it. To me, it just shows that they can take care of the lady. They're respectful, they're responsible, and I don't know, it's just a moral type of thing, Like I said, I have no problem paying. I have more than enough money. I can afford it, so that's not the issue. But it's more so the principle behind it. If we go on multiple dates, I don't mind paying here and there. It's fair. It's just fair. But if I pay on the first date, I know there's not going to be a second one. If you can't...
But you didn't give them a chance to pay. From what I understood, you said something ain't adding up. Didn't she say something about I hurry up and pay before, so it's not a weird, awkward silence? So, okay, are the guys you're going on a date with not stopping you when you try to grab the bill and say, oh, no, baby, I got this, I ask you out? Are they not doing that? Are you only attracting men who can't afford to pay for the first date even though they ask you out? Something ain't... I'm going to call that she's lying about everything. This whole video is a fucking lie because nothing is adding up. That's my assessment.
Can't be willing to pay on the first date, are you going to be willing to pay for the rest of our life together? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Bye!
Pathetic. Oh, you want to know what this gorilla thinks? Because you asked what you guys think. Well, this gorilla's going to tell you. You're right. Principles are changing, as in, when you said that you expect the guy to always pay, that logo on other channels, and you're already here. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
If a man doesn't invest into you, if a man doesn't pay for dinner dates or your bills or your rent or your nails or your hair, and he doesn't even spend a single dime on you, this man does not love you. This man is saving money for his dream girl to come along while he's piggybacking off you, your resources, your time, your existence.
I can see the top of her eyeball. If you can see any white at the top of her eyeball, she's fucking nuts and she's fucking insane, and she shouldn't be giving anybody advice. Like, women like this are hookers. Look, if I'm going to pay for a bitch directly the way you talking, I'm going to have a harem. I'm going to have multiple women. I'm going to have a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and Thursday. If I have the money to just pay, yeah. I'm going to have 7 baddies minimum on my roster. Not going to pay for one crazy, nutty Asian bitch. Not Asian bitch, aging bitch.
And your money. I'm going to tell you why I know that he doesn't love you if he doesn't spend money on you while I'm unboxing my new lipstick. If a man truly is in love with you, he will want to invest into you. He wants to provide and protect you. He wants to nurture you and your feminine energy. How does he do it? By spending money on you, by looking after you emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually. He wants to make you a better person. That's the sole purpose of what men are here to do on this planet.
She threw that other stuff in to make it sound like it has some character in what she's saying. But it's mainly about money with her, if you can't tell already. I mean, she was right. But see, I would say that money thing is last. That's last. The last way I show my love is buying a bitch shit. And it ain't just because I ain't a rich man. If I was a rich man, it would still be the last thing I would think to do. To show a woman I love her. I would rub her feet before I spend some money on her to show her I love her.
To protect and nurture a woman, because what do? We carry the portal to life. We become mothers, we look after the children. While we're looking after the children, the man needs to protect us. Now, we don't live in Stone Age times anymore. So our priorities and the resources a man needs to provide have changed. We're not necessarily looking for the fittest guy anymore that can box away a saber-toothed tiger, but we're looking for a man that is financially secure and financially ambitious to offer us the most important resource on this planet, which is money.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how unlikable she is in a relationship? So you're paying to be around a unlikable bitch. Let's say I was rich and I want to pay for a bitch. It's going to be a pleasant bitch, a nice bitch, a nurturing bitch, a catering bitch. Some men really do like punishment.
Just as much as we have the maternal instinct to love unconditionally, to nurture our family and our children, a man has the instinct, the masculine instinct to provide for a woman. If he doesn't have this instinct with you, he simply doesn't love you. This is my new lip gloss. I got my name engraved. Every single person asked me about the color because it went viral on TikTok.
Look, some women can get this. Some women can get this being horribly unlikable. But most of the women who like this TikTok video will never have this dynamic with a man. I just want to be very clear about that. So they can yas queen all they want, but they will never get this woman's lifestyle if she has it. If she's not a complete fucking fraud, which I wouldn't be shocked at. Is she married? I don't see a ring on her finger.
And this is number 11 in satin.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
There is so much here for this gorilla to start poking at. I don't know where to start. Actually, that's a lie. I do know where to start. And that would be, she says that if a man doesn't invest in you, aka pay your debt, her bank account, and the anaconda was gonna smash her walls. Moving on!
Get ready with me to cheat on my boyfriend.
Wow.
And before you say anything, you don't even have a man. So me and my boyfriend have been having...
So you can't judge me morally for cheating on my boyfriend because you don't have a boyfriend. Okay, let's see if I can come up with a good analogy. So don't judge me for inappropriately touching my niece because you don't even have a niece. Would that be the same logic?
some problems. Or maybe he's just having the problems. But whatever way you put it, I am not happy. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for about 3 weeks now.
Jesse's wig? What the fuck? I'm not even gonna try to figure it out.
And it's just not working. It's like he doesn't know what I like. So if I tell you I like something, take it, run with it, and continue to do it. He knows I like flowers. But does he ever buy me flowers? No. He knows I like food. But do we ever go out to eat? No. This man has even took it as...
Who doesn't like food? And like, the crazy thing is with this makeup shit, like she's painting her face a different color of face. It's almost like some Michael Jackson shit or something. Like, do you not love yourself? Like, I don't understand how this makeup thing works. And how does pink mesh into a black face to... Look, never mind. I'm confused, bewildered, baffled.
As far as to get fired from his job. Do he think I'm gonna take care of him? All he wanna do is Netflix and chill. If I wanted to do that, I could just go with somebody who be sliding my DMs on Instagram. I could break up with him, but what lesson will he learn from that? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but the hose.
Oh, what? It's too hard to get the hose.
Hold up a second, fam. She's ready to cheat on her boyfriend after only 3 weeks of being his girlfriend? I mean, he's supposed to know anything that she wants in only 3 weeks. That this video...
Let's be clear. They're not in a relationship. She said all he want to do is Netflix and chill. That's not your boyfriend. That's why he's not buying you flowers. That's why he don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. And he shouldn't. Because this is what would happen if he did take you serious. He would be getting cheated on for not buying you flowers enough. So I do not believe this man believes he's in a relationship with you. And he made the right decision.
...is as honest as it gets, even though it doesn't make sense.
Anyways, let's talk about the guy I'm going on the date with. I met him on Facebook dating. He's really handsome. He only has about 3 pictures on his profile, but he's still really handsome. He is the CEO of a gas company. He picked the restaurant, so all I have to do is show up.
Look at all this, man. Look at how fake this is. You don't even know, like, the person she's going on a date with, you have no idea what color she even is. This is just so ridiculous. And she think all this is like a flex. You're never going to be in a healthy relationship for the rest of your life because of moves like this. Terrible decisions you've been making since you were 15. She's going to be another bitter, bitchy, failure black woman and well, she is now, but you know what I mean. The looks aren't going to be there at all. She's no model, but she looked good enough to play the games that most women play. Well, not most, but you know what I mean. She looked good enough to play the baddie games, even though she ain't a baddie. And none of this is going to lead to anything positive or successful. She's going to be another old, bitchy, failure black woman. And when she older, she going to talk about how men ain't shit. Even though clearly she ain't shit.
We haven't FaceTime before, but it's just because our schedules don't really align. I am really excited, and he seems like a really nice guy. I do plan to stay at a hotel because it is a little far from my house. But he did offer to send me a truck, but I figured I would just make the drive. My about-to-be ex-boyfriend thinks I'm staying at a friend's house. And I told him it's girls' night, so I...
Grown women don't stay at a friend's house. Anytime a woman say, oh, I'm staying with the girls tonight, she's fucking another guy. And let her go fuck him. And just move on with your life. But yeah, there's no such thing as, oh, I'm doing a sleepover even though I'm 28. Like, no. She's definitely fucking somebody else. No question. I could never fall for that. But never get so emotionally attached with a bitch where you would even care. Just be like, oh, no, it's cool. I know you fucking somebody else, but just have fun. Hope the D's good, hun. I won't be here when you get back.
I won't be on my phone. I'm sure I won't run into him because he doesn't have money to be at these type of places. Honestly, everything my about-to-be ex pretended to be. The only reason I didn't break up with my about-to-be ex-boyfriend when I found out the truth about him was because I felt like I was already too deep in. So now I'm going to teach him a lesson.
Like, she doesn't look better. That's the crazy thing. All this work to try to look better and you don't look better. You look older and more ridiculous. And you're like exposing how much of a piece of shit you are on the internet that's going to be on the internet forever because you are dumb as fuck. Man, you dumb as fuck.
Lesson, and hopefully he breaks up with me first. But if he decides to stay, he's just going to be heartbroken when I break up with him myself.
Him, her, him, bodies.
Okay, she says she's going on a date with a CEO of some kind of high-end company. Listen, sweetheart, seriously, do you actually believe that? You're being fed a line, but right now, at this point, I really don't feel sorry for you because this guy is going to pump and dump you, and you actually deserve it because you're saying that, you're staying at a hotel close by because it's pretty far away. Come on, who you trying to kid here? More likely this guy's paying for the hotel. Moving on.
Get ready with me while I tell you a story about a time I cheated on my boyfriend and don't regret it. Now, I would like to preface this by saying I do not condone cheating. It's not healthy. It's not good. But I try to find, the light at the end of the tunnel in every situation. And let's just say the situation brought me back to life and made me wake up and realize that I was not happy.
Nobody gives a fuck about you idiots' happiness. Oh my gosh. Once again, you can see the top of her eye. I wasn't happy. You're never going to be happy. Ever. You're a horrible human being with mental problems. You're never going to be happy. Please, women like this should just stay single. So they could stop ruining people's lives. Stop ruining men's lives specifically. Everybody hit the like button. I do not want to interact with these nutcases for the next 20, 30, 40 years of my life. In any capacity.
Now, to start this off, you should know that I was in a...
Oh, hell no.
Oh, wow, Queen, you try to find the light at the end of the tunnel? I'm pretty confident that my male viewers are going to say, the light that you found, was that the one at the hotel, Queen?
You go on a girl's trip, I'll go on a guy's trip. And in return, I'll pay for your plane ticket for you to go. And I was like, but I don't know, kind of a trip, with my girlfriends seemed like a good idea. So I agreed. Now, as I'm taking off...
No, there's no girl trips. There's no slumber parties, no girl trips. Fuck your friends. Any woman who has an active social life to the point where she's going out to nightclubs, girl trips out of the city, out of the state, sleepovers, hotel shindigs. Look, she's not relationship material. Elmer John says these nutcases are only going to get nuttier, brother. Wait and see. I know. That's what I just want to stay in the house. I don't want to. Women really make me unhappy in real life. I said it before. I'll say it again. Women make me unhappy as a person. They bring me darkness and just turmoil and depression. Yeah. Shout out to Elmer John. Is this your first live? I've never seen you here before. Thanks for stopping by, though. Oh, my goodness. Women, another thing I want to say real quick. Women don't have morals. Never expect a woman to have morals. Not your mama, not your daughter. Just get it in your head. Of course, there's exceptions to the rule. But just your general consensus should be women don't have morals and never expect them to do something based strictly on moral character. They move based on feelings. Maybe they will do a good deed if they feel like doing a good deed, but it's not just off the strength of the morals of it. It's just because they was in the mood to do something righteous that day. But it's not because they standing on principle of righteousness.
To go to Mexico, I realized this man has only bought me an economy seat. And that's fine, don't get me wrong. But if you with each other, but just as friends, I met him.
My younger male viewers, this is just another example as to why you shouldn't tolerate your woman to go on a girl's trip. These stories aren't rare. And if you think her friends are going to keep her in line, well, I have a bridge in New York to sell you, or some quality swampland in Florida.
Here's the thing, man, too. If your woman happens to be a career woman and she's in a career where she actually does have to go do things out of town, then it is what it is. Don't be ridiculous. Just be reasonable. Here's the thing. If a woman is going to be my woman and I made her official, then I trust her. I'm not going to be with a woman I don't trust. But I'm also not going for silly shit. So you can go on a trip if you're a fucking theoretical physicist and there's some new breakthrough, you got to go, okay, cool. But any type of, I'm hanging out with my friends going out of town, no fucking way. And a lot of women cheat on work trips, but you can't help that. Some shit you just can't help. If she got to go out of town, she got to go to town. And if your woman going to cheat, she going to cheat. She's going to find a way to cheat, and eventually you'll figure it out. So don't be detectives with these hoes. I'm not going to be a detective with a bitch. Whatever going on, I'm going to eventually find out, though. Shout out to Elmer. He says, yes, I've been following you a lot on YouTube, but it's my first live. You're doing a great job, by the way. So, thank you, Elmer. So, everybody hit the like button. And then, I was on my BitChute earlier. Obviously, there's a lot of racists over there on BitChute. So, I get a lot of racist comments on my BitChute videos. So I don't think my BitChute audience is feeling the Kendra G episodes. But I don't care because I'm trying to see what worked for the YouTube algorithm. I worry about that a little bit. If I keep doing Kendra G videos, will some of my fans or a lot of my fans on the channel, have a problem with that or get fed up with them? We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep doing Kendra G videos maybe for another month or two to see how I go. But maybe I'll work in my normal episodes in at some point too. We'll see, man. I'm trying to at least hit 10,000 subscribers in 2025. Elmer says these women are always looking to monkey branch, especially if they're out of town on a business trip. That's a fact. That's why you got to date down, fellas. If you do want to take a woman serious in a relationship, if you're a 7, you need to get with you a 4 or 5. A lot better chance she won't do super, super grimy shit. Because she'll be more grateful than the average woman will be.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. She suddenly, out of the blue, saw this Chad's, whom she had met before, Instagram story that he coincidentally is in the exact same place in Mexico she is at. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you for being there, man.
Shout out to Insolvent Audits, but his voice annoys the shit out of me. With all due respect. His channel is bigger than mine, though. 28,600 subscribers. Shout out to him. What do we got next?
Hey, happy afternoon. It's Monday. So let's get into this conversation.
Before we get into this conversation, your tits are out, pushed up and out in front of the camera. It's pathetic at this age. It's pathetic at your age. You're an older woman, I can tell. Probably I wouldn't be shocked if you're in your 40s. Anywhere from 35 to 45. This look it's just not appropriate for you anymore. 19, 20, 21, up till 25. After 25, dressing like a blatant hoe should be embarrassing. The stupid cumbrella eyelashes, the drawn on eyebrows, it's just all stupid. But let's hear you out.
Because there are a lot of women who are going to be winning in this season, and look, honey, I am here for it. I am 100% here for it. I love the post that I just did with the Cooking with Kaya. If you don't know who she is, you've been under a rock somewhere, but Cooking with Kaya is a young woman who's doing a cooking show. Now, here's what's so freaking hilarious and entertaining about it. Men are saying, well, we're watching her because she represents what a wife is like. Oh. Oh, okay. Shoot, I was mistaken. So making food and twerking in the kitchen, that's what you thought. Oh, shoot, ladies, you guys is overachievers. You over here taking care of the family. You over here making sure he good. You over here catering to him. You had no idea that all you had to do was cook a meal and twerk in the kitchen. Lord. You don't have to think. You don't have to show.
We don't need you to think. You're an airhead. I can already tell you an airhead, so we don't need you thinking. That's going to be detrimental to the family if you thinking. We don't need the bitch to think. Yes, cook, clean, shut the fuck up, and follow what I'm talking about. It's really a simple thing. Let me touch on this. Being a good man to society is hard than a motherfucker. Being deemed a good woman in society is the easiest thing in the world. Being deemed a good woman to a man is the easiest thing in the world. And these bitches can't do it. So what does that say to how these bitches ain't shit? That speaks volumes to how these bitches ain't shit. Because it's super easy to be a good woman to a man. Cook, clean, shut the fuck up, and follow what I'm saying. Super easy. Let's check out Cooking with Kaya. We ain't doing nothing else, right? First thing that pop up.
Gangster. You on the other side. Whole new ball game.
Uh-oh.
You can't learn about it in school. And you can't have a late start. You a gangster.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy. He's the live stream sponsor. We only need $5 more to meet our $25 live stream goal. He says, Happy New Year, MDC family. Shout out to the 304s who've hit the wall and dress up like they're still young. The wall is endless. Facts. So I got something for you. You already got the meme treatment, but I'm going to hit you with this, man, for the big dog $20 donation. Everybody shout out Jimmy in the chat. Elmer says you're 100% correct because if they're an 8, 9... Hold on. Elmer John says you're 100% correct because if they're an 8, 9, or 10, they're going to be approached all the time. Okay, it went away. Sorry, Elmer. But let's do this for big dog Jimmy. We only need $5 more. So somebody come through with that last 5. Somebody come through with that last 5. It guarantees a live stream Tuesday night because I'm already doing one Monday night. So it guarantee a live stream Tuesday, and then I'm going to stay on at least an hour and a half if we get $5 more. So somebody go ahead and just bite the bullet and send in that last 5. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. This right here is for you, Jimmy. Appreciate you, big dog.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles, I run shit. You just live it.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
My man.
City boy, city boy.
My nigga.
Here we go, Cooking with Kaya. Let's see what she got going on. That food look good, but hey, when it comes to women cooking, it's not just about them cooking food for you that tastes good. She supposed to be cooking food that's going to have you live until 90. So it ain't just about cooking, ladies, if there's any ladies listening. It's about cooking healthy and keeping your man alive and not at the doctor's office. But let's check her out, though. At least she trying to do something in, like, I guess. Oh, no.
Girlfriend,
The hell with that. Hold on. I ain't trying to get my stream shut down. Let's see what we got. Where can I go to play all? Videos. Well, we get the point. Them ribs do look good though. Well, no, I don't think wife when I see the twerking. Now, if she was dressing conservative and cooking good meals, then I might, be like, oh yeah, this might be wife material, y'all. But who's to say she even got a man? You know? This is just a hooker who know how to cook, who's showing food on the internet. So only ratchet dudes, only hood dudes is talking about this wife material, y'all. This is what y'all need to be looking at. This is what y'all need to be modeling yourselves, after. Like, no. Just a ratchet bitch cooking.
Your bandwidth for thought, anything. Cook and twerk in the kitchen. Who knew? Who knew? Like I said, ladies, like I said, you know, you can keep on listening to men try and reason with you as to what love really is, but
Look, if you hate men so much you don't care about men, why you got your tits out? Because you want dudes to click on this video. And you want dudes to get triggered by what you're saying so they can hop in your comment section so you can monetize this nonsense.
every single day they will get on this internet and they will tell you exactly what it's not, right? They will tell you exactly what it's not. Every single day these men get on the internet and they tell you this laundry list of qualifications that it takes to get one of them, when all along we're saying the way y'all be putting pressure into our inboxes, the way that y'all get on flights to go sleep with prostitutes, the way that you guys handle yourself publicly, please don't try to make us believe that it's any different privately. And Cookie with Kaya is literally the quintessential outcome of what they all expect from women, which is just to shut up, shake a little ass, and make me some food.
That sounds pretty easy compared to what men got to do. 6 feet, 6 figures, provider, protector, emotionally intelligent, etc., etc. Bars. That sound a whole lot easier than that. And you bitches can't do that. You complaining about that. So maybe you don't like men. If that's too much to ask for, then bitch, maybe you a lesbian. Just stay by yourself then, if that's too much to ask for. They want the world, but they say you shouldn't expect shit from them other than them just being in the same house with you.
That's it. Because that's literally the epitome of what they're looking for in relationships. So when a man says to you, that's why you single, just know that the only difference between that, being with him, and being by yourself is that when you get done cooking that food, you get to eat it yourself.
Black women can't help but being annoying as fuck. Black women think it's cute to be obnoxious and unlikable as fuck, and I don't get it. Why are your tits out? You still get to eat the food even if you cook some food for your man, you goofball. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Let's rewind that. That was so stupid it deserves a replay.
Women, which is just to shut up, shake a little ass, and make me some food. That's it. Because that's literally the epitome of what they're looking for in relationships. So when a man says to you, that's why you single, just know that the only difference between that, being with him, and being by yourself is that when you get done cooking that food, you get to eat it yourself. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, ladies. I'm telling you, this has been the year of the woman, and it will continue to be that way because they lack focus, they lack intention, they lack prioritization. They are so far behind the scope of what it means to be able to evolve in this next season.
So this is a woman who have the mentality that she's in competition with men. This girl power shit, it's infected their brain. So instead of her trying to work with a man, she want to work against a man and compete against a man. Except when it comes to being desired sexually. She's going to put effort into that. She want to be a hot fuck doll. She don't want to be a man's wife. She don't want to do the things that would make her a wife and make a man appreciate her as a human past what she can bring in the bedroom. Long as women can still get sexual attention, they don't give a fuck about being a decent human being or getting genuine respect from a man. They just want genuine desire from a man for our sexuality. It's fucking pathetic.
Women, on the other hand, while they're worrying about what type of lace fronts we're wearing versus a closure, women, on the other hand, are learning to invest in real estate, learning to invest in stocks. They're over here starting franchises. I have several women in my Feminine Evolution group who started franchises last year. Okay? That's what they're doing.
That's not a flex because a motherfucker started a business. Most businesses fail within the first, year? Most people will not be successful business owners. All this entrepreneur shit sound, fun and cute, but most people who start businesses will fail. Most people will work 9 to 5s for the rest of their lives. Let's just look it up. What percentage of people will be successful business owners? Okay. What percentage of entrepreneurs are successful? Being an entrepreneur has many risks, and unfortunately, the majority of businesses do fail. About 20% of businesses fail within the first 2 years. Oh, we over goal, y'all. And we know who put us over goal. I don't know if I can find a statistic, but most people will not be successful entrepreneurs. Flat the fuck out. And even people who are doing decent with their business, they're making just a regular salary. They're making like $70,000 profit probably. I'm so tired of the buzzword of entrepreneur and I started a franchise. It means nothing. Holla at me when you profit your first milli. James, I got this for you. Appreciate you, big dog. We met our goal.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles, I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother, I hear you. Man, I hear you.
City boy, city boy. My nigga.
Doing. They're buying laundromats. They're buying franchises. They're buying corporations. They're buying
I hate to keep stopping it, but here's the thing. It's just going to fund more bullshit. It's going to fund the dysfunction in the black community. You're going to use the money. If you do become successful, you're going to use the money for weave, lashes, and weed and trick it on Pookie. Nothing righteous, respectful, and functional is going to come from you having all this fucking money. You're going to blow it on nonsense and give it back to the white man if you want to get on some pro-black shit. Like, what we talking about, man? You just gonna give it right back to the white man. You ain't helping build the black community for the better with all these successful franchises and businesses. Just a bunch of arrogant piece of shit humans with a lot of money. Blowing it on materialism. Fuck you and all your successful boss babes, because you're all horrible people. Flat the fuck out. I don't care about success if it's not going towards anything righteous. Fuck your success and your money and your status. You work for Satan. I don't give a fuck if you make a lot of money.
multi-unit apartment complexes. That's where women's minds are, right? So then to make it even better, right? Here's a scathing reality. A study just came out that has been printed. If you go to Bloomberg, a study just came out that said in the next 5 years that the global wealth will be transferred over to women. And I kind of explained this to you guys before. So first you have the silent generation, which is the generation, your super elders, which is like in your, 80s and 90s and older. They're going to be transferring their wealth down to the boomers. And then when you transfer down to the boomers are now aging out, and they're going to start transferring their wealth down to Generation Next, which is my generation, right? So Generation Next is going to be the super wealthy. So you're talking about in the next couple of years, at least $30 trillion. If that.
Oh, fuck money. Your morals are dog shit. I mean, money cool. Money is just a tool. What legacy are you building with all this money? You don't have an intact family. You're a fucking loser with $1 trillion in the bank. You're a typical black ratchet loser no matter how successful you become. Because you don't have a successful family. Family is more important than money, success, and status. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. For real, man. Like, oh my goodness, man.
That makes sense. So with the $30 trillion, what's going to happen is that more women are going to do business with more women. So when you have men around here and they're saying, oh, we build everything. Well, good thing we have AI and good thing we have robots that can now build all the stuff you used to build. So what is your usefulness going to be? Because it is.
So, man, listen. So if none of the men were here on the planet, like, who would you push up your tits for? Oh my goodness. Y'all don't like each other. So do you really want all the men gone off this planet? Y'all damn sure don't like each other. Women hate each other. Just never mind. Facts, James. What good is it to sit on top of a mountain alone? Yeah, hell with that.
It's getting real. It's gonna get real hard out here for you fellas, because women have community similar to my women's group. Women have community. Women have sisterhoods. Women have all these things, but instead, what you do with one another, you go to war with one another. You compete with one another. You invest in each other's lower selves. Women invest in each other's elevation.
Yeah, right. All you do is sabotage each other. You're sabotaging bitches now so they don't have a man, so they could be miserable like you. You don't think women compete with each other? They just do it more passive aggressively. They destroy each other more passive aggressively. Fucking goofball.
When a woman invests in another woman, it's for her to get better. When a man is advising another man, it is usually to leave a woman who actually loves him and take care of him, or for him not to invest in a woman who will.
Investing in women is a fucking waste of time. Most women aren't good women. Flat the fuck out. Most of the money you invest in a woman, women are depreciating liabilities. That's why a woman's supposed to serve a man with a fucking smile on her face, because she should be grateful that a man even dealing with her long term, because she's a depreciating liability. I mean, look, man, a woman can be an asset to a man's life, but if we looking at the bigger picture, more times than not, a woman gonna be a depreciating liability. So that's why a bitch should suck, fuck, cook, and be super pleasant to try to make up for the fact that the deal isn't equal, to try to offset all the value that the man is bringing to the woman's life.
I can tell you firsthand that there were several men that I dated and their friends got around them and started feeding into them these things that would remove me from their lives. If anybody knows.
Well, why, if you were such a good woman, those boyfriends would have told them niggas to fuck off. Don't disrespect my queen because she's such a good woman. Now, if they feeding him stuff and he already know you ain't shit and that just was icing on the cake, that's another thing. I'm going to go with that. That's the option I'm going to go with. Why would his friends want to get you away from him?
Who, even you listening to me, if you gain value by just watching me online, imagine what type of value I have added into a man's life. Imagine what his income looked like before me and after me, his credit, his lifestyle, how he eat, what he know, where he been, how.
All that is masculine. Why did you have to level up all these men? Since you're so fucking awesome, why couldn't you get a man who was already on top of his shit and could teach you something? Man. Answer me that. Why did you have to level up these men? If you're leveled up, why couldn't you get somebody who already on your level? And a man not looking for a woman to level him up financially and he got his business together and I got his LLCs together. That's not what men are looking for in a woman. If you were so fucking great, they would have stayed with you. You fucking suck. And every man watching this video know it's true.
How he look, because I'm into skincare clearly at my age. So he gonna look good, he gonna feel good, his health gonna be in order. But instead, you want him to go find him a prostitute over in the DR so you can come back to America and tell black women how many women that you've slept with that look better than them. I'm telling you, a lot of you men are suffering from arrested development, and it's starting to show not only in your mental, it's showing in your financial, and it's also showing in your health.
You don't even feel comfortable coming in front of the camera with your real face. You sat in front of a fucking mirror and painted a fake face on top of your normal face. That ain't arrested development. You got your fucking tits pushed up trying to lead with boobs. That ain't arrested development. You're a fucking joke, lady. You're a joke.
And that's why a lot of men aren't even making it out of their 60s. So ladies, don't worry about dying alone, because they're not going to be there when you get there anyway. They're not going to be there in your 70s. They're not going to be there in your 80s. They're not going to be there in your 90s, right? And you are going to be looking substantially younger. You know why? Because while they're laughing, ha, 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 you're getting Botox and you're getting surgeries, because we're going to be looking good. I mean, I'm going to be 52 in a couple of months. So
you old, pathetic fucking hag. You're a bitter, miserable woman. Why did you get so triggered by men saying these things on the internet? You a grown-ass woman. You shouldn't even be paying attention to what motherfuckers saying on the internet. But you got to, because you don't have a real life. And if these businesses were so successful, but see, it's always internet businesses and shit. Like, which I ain't knocking, but it's like, stop trying to act like you so prestigious. You make money from lying to other women and destroying other women, probably. Oh my goodness. It's pathetic. You don't love yourself. You got to cut into your body and get shit shot in your face for you to love yourself. How can that ever be a flex?
only are we going to be winning in community and sisterhood and loving on one another, we also have in our corner, y'all, we don't forget the gays. Oh yeah. So we're going to have masculine energy around. So if we need a...
How the fuck is... Well, okay, there are masculine gay men, so let me not say that. But, come on, man. Don't that sound crazy, though? We are going to have masculinity around because there's going to be gays around. Do that sound like it makes sense? I ain't saying that there aren't masculine gays, but come on. That's some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Man with muscles to pick something up, we have one that doesn't feel like he has to attack. We won't be with one that feels like he's in competition with us financially. We're going to be with someone who can relate to us, right? And a lot of gay men have a lot of sensitivities. They have a different type of, proposition towards women, right? So the way that they deal with us is way more nurturing. That's why my very best friend is a gay male, and him and his husband are some of the most kindest, most gentlest, most generous men that I've ever had in my life around me. And guess what? They do special things for me and they cater to me as a woman. When I'm with them, they're masculine men. Don't confuse a sexual preference with masculinity. So they're masculine men.
So you're a burden on even gay men's marriages. They don't want to fucking hang around you. They got their own lives. The fuck, so you gonna try to suck their masculinity out of them or try to use them for their masculinity when they got their own lives? So what, they gonna be around you all the time? Cut it out. This is sad, actually.
And I don't have to pick up my bags. I don't have to hold my door. They pay for the bill and they don't take the food and be like...
So is it a poly relationship? What's going on? How often are you hanging out with this gay couple? And don't that make you a third wheel? So two gay men gotta cater to you they in a relationship with you? Something ain't adding up. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Couples don't just hang out with a third wheel all the time. I mean, maybe here and there or something on a holiday or something, but this isn't on a regular basis thing, like a every weekend or 2-3 times a week thing. I don't need a man. I'm gonna use my 2 gay married friends to be my man in my life. Oh my gosh. This is one of the saddest, most delusional videos I've ever went over, honestly.
you don't eat like that. They know how I eat. So they say, Nico, you want another appetizer? You want the prime rib with the lobster or without the lobster? So I don't have to answer no questions. Right? And at the end of the night, I don't have to worry about somebody taking advantage of me because I owe them because I actually ate out in public. Okay?
Take advantage of you. Oh my goodness. This woman is a loser, man. I don't know what else to say, but she's a fucking loser. How many views do this video got? Jason says 6 minutes in, I can't. I think women should date women. That's what I said. This guy say the jokes are writing themselves now. Yeah, this is just sad. This says you mad at men, but really you mad at God and don't know. Don't know it. He created the system. Sprinkle, sprinkle, lady part 2. Hey, this is hilarious. Neo says, so she's essentially saying that she is going to be a parasite to those gay men. Exactly. And they aren't getting anything out of it. Yeah, they ain't getting no pussy out of it. Why are these dudes? I don't believe her, bro. I mean, she may have a gay couple friend, but no. She's overstating how involved they are in her life. They think she's just as pathetic as I do. No question. Oh my gosh. I can't take her no more. Fuck it. Man, a couple more minutes. Goodness gracious.
So I think that this is an amazing time for women. But ladies, I'm telling you, you're going to have to get it together. Megan Good just put out a PSA saying that she's looking forward to women moving more towards a time where women are more classy. And, I don't usually dress up when I do these videos because I like to be in my workout gear just in case one day I might actually go to the gym.
Yeah, you kept it real with that. We know you ain't in the gym. And ain't nothing classy about the way you presenting at all. And another thing, stop using celebrities as examples. You're not a fucking celebrity, not even close. You're not in Megan Good's realm in any way, shape, or form.
My workout gear just in case one day I might actually go to the gym. So I got to stay ready, so I have to get ready. But I have decided to start showing up on my platform wearing my grown woman clothes that usually sit in my closet until I'm out doing grown woman things, just so that I can show up and give a good representation to you of what a high standard should be, right?
Grown woman. Anytime a 52-year-old woman got to say, I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman doing grown woman things. Grown people don't got to say that. People who are actually mature adults, they don't got to tell people that they're grown. You acting like a fucking 16-year-old. This is crazy, y'all.
I don't have to go anywhere. It's just, how do I want to show up? What do I think of myself? How do I want to represent myself when I do step out? You understand what I'm saying? So ladies, it's time for us to elevate in a lot of different ways. Some of you may not need my knowledge. You may not need to learn how to invest in real estate. You may not need to open your own assisted living business. You may not need to be able to get into technology. You may not need my branding program. You may not.
This woman is a fucking scam artist. It's always a red flag if a woman is selling courses on 7 different things. Jack of all trades, master of none. This is all a scam. This is all one non-elaborate scam. This is all one unelaborate scam. I don't care if it's not a word. You know what I mean.
Open your own assisted living business. You may not need to be able to get into technology. You may not need my branding program. You may not need my sisterhood. You may not need the friendships that we do. You may not need to come to my events where we have incredible time together. You may not need all those things for only $50 a month. However, what you will need is to have an elevated mindset. And although I am offering that to you, you still need to be in a company of other women who do have that type of mindset, because the women who you are around will equate what you're going to become. So why not become the best version of yourself? How you show up for yourself, how you show up for your family. I'm telling you, when you start to elevate mentally, financially, physically, and in every kind of category, including spiritually, you will see a huge diversion between what you used to be to going to where you want to be. I'm telling you now. There's so many things that you're going to be able to achieve in this life once you start to change who you're around and what you focus on. A lot of you guys don't think it's
Okay, thanks. Thanks for all that great insight. I really grew as a person watching this video. Fucking idiot. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
You ready?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, she's like, you about to go somewhere. You look cute.
I just came in. I just came in from dinner. Thank you.
Oh, you had a date tonight?
No, I was just out with my best friend.
Okay, you look pretty. Where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Chicago.
Chicago. Where'd you go to dinner?
To Lyra.
Oh, I don't know that. Is it a new place?
No, it's not new. It's like a Greek restaurant.
Okay, okay. How old are you, Monica?
I'm 28.
28, and what you do for a living?
I work in finance, so I work for one of our big banks out here.
She's a teller. I'm so tired of these bitches trying to hype up what they do. I work in finance. If you're a bank teller, you don't fucking work in finance. And I don't think she's 28. I'm getting 35 at least.
Okay. You have any kids?
I do. I have a 12-year-old son.
Okay. So we got Monica, Chicago, 28, finance, 12-year-old son. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini.
So, she had a kid when she was 16. That's damn near a deal breaker. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't advise you dating a woman who had a kid at 16, who's still single at 28. So we know she been fucking at least since 16. And didn't work out with the baby daddy. Yeah. No. Stupid nose ring. Bad weave. It's just a no. But let's continue.
Let's get to it. We got Monica, Chicago, 28, Gemini, finance, 12-year-old son, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A tall, dark-skinned black man, 6'3". No, but honestly,
She's not joking. I said this before. If they playfully mention something, that's what they really want to say. That's really on their heart. That was really on her spirit to say. That's what she's looking for. A tall, dark, handsome man, 6'3", 6'4". Man, you mid. You don't look like you in shape. Like, just no. You don't qualify for that. You're a teen mom. You were a teen mom. No. I mean, he'll fuck you for the night. But anything serious, of course not.
a God-fearing man, someone who's career oriented, someone who knows.
Don't know how to talk, but she in finance. Let's go back. Career what? Let's hear that again.
Someone who knows what they want in life, who's help to others. I do like God, help to others. Dark-skinned black man, 6'3". No, but honestly, a God-fearing man, someone who's career oriented, someone who knows what they want. Career oriented, someone who's career oriented, Someone who knows what they want in life, who's help to others.
Why you scrunching your face up like that? Why you catching the attitude? You catching the attitude just describing the man you want? You're bitter, you're hurt, you probably hate men. That face right there tell me you hate men, because all you're doing is describing what you're looking for in a guy. Why does that make you angry? That's a look like, yeah, you better have it, nigga, before I fuck you up. That's that face right there that you're looking at. You better have everything I'm asking for, motherfucker. I might slap you. That's the look on her face right now. Very, very unappealing and off-putting. But they don't have self-awareness at all.
I do like guys who, just like on that mentorship level of life, who love people and also like to be an inspiration to people. So someone who know what they want, who's driven.
So she looking for a bag. She looking for a white sugar daddy. That's basically what she just described. Somebody who got a zest for life and want to mentor people. So yeah, she looking for money. She wants somebody who gonna start a business for her. Help her level up financially. She ain't looking for love. She looking for help financially. Let's hear that again. She looking for a white businessman. That was a dog whistle way of saying I'm looking for a successful white businessman who gonna put me on. Let's hear that again.
Help to others.
And she said I'm in finance. Cause she know that'll sound impressive to a white man. Oh, this ain't a regular, just a ghetto Keisha. She says she's in finance. I'll bet you a bank teller.
I do like guys who, just like on that mentorship level of life, who love people and also like to be an inspiration to people. So someone who know what they want, who's driven.
Okay, what's your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, liars, and someone who's been married.
Oh, no divorce men?
No.
Okay. Want to explain why? Just your preference?
Just my preference, and also I'm just a person that once I marry, I think I'll stay married unless it's just like, domestic.
I think I'll stay married. Oh, you think, huh? Woman who had a kid when she was 16 and been getting pumped and dumped since then. I think I'll stay married unless it's domestic violence. Why do they always go with that bad faith argument? Motherfuckers ain't just going around beating up their wives like that. Unless it's domestic violence. Let's be real. You'll leave for many other reasons other than domestic violence. You'll leave for being bored. I think I'll stay married. The fuck out of here.
I think I'll stay married unless it's just like, domestic violence or something like that. I'm a person that like to work things out.
Okay.
Oh, you're a person that like to work things out. Interesting. Kid at 16, still single at 28, but you like to work things out. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. That's stupid. I'm single and 28 and on Kendra G, but I like to work things out with men. Just never mind.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I don't have a preference as far as how he look or race, but ideally I would like a black man.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to be self-sufficient and be able to take care of himself plus some of my bills.
That's sad. 28 on YouTube begging for a man to pay some of your bills. Look at Kendra's face. You work in finance. Usually people who work in finance don't gotta come on YouTube to ask a man to pay their bills. Told you she was a bank teller. She ain't looking for love, she looking for help.
Take care of herself plus some of my bills.
Ooh, let's get to it. Plus some of her bills. What bills he gotta pay of yours, Monica, girl?
Oh, well, not off back, of course, but just being able to support if I need a helping hand for sure.
Is this a relationship or dating?
Relationship for sure.
Okay.
Man, listen. I mean, if we together and we living together, then yeah, we gonna figure it out. But the fact that you had to say that on a dating app, that's cringy as fuck. I'm not helping you with none of your bills. We can go out on dates, Fed thing going good, but if you're not my look, if we're not living together, I'm not helping you with none of your bills. Don't call me asking for nothing on the light bill. Get your life together, bitch. If a woman can't figure out how to pay her light bill, I don't want to date her. You dusty ass bitch. That's what you would say about a man who say, hey, I might need her to help me with a light bill from time to time. If you can't afford the bill, you shouldn't have the bill. Maybe you should still live with your parents. You living over your means if you need help with any bills ever. You're not budgeting your money right. When I worked at the pizza shop and I had my own place, I never needed help with my bills. If a bitch ever need a financial, if a bitch need a man to come in and be financial assistance, she's not managing her money right or she's living above her means. She just said she just came from going out to dinner with her friends. If you need a man to help you with any of your bills at any time, you can't afford to go out to dinner with your friend. Fucking period. Ain't that a bitch? You see how I brought that all around? She need a man to help with bills from time to time, but she can afford to go out to a dinner with her friend. You shouldn't be eating out if you can't afford your bills, bitch. Consistently. I might have to chop this one up and make this a separate episode. I ain't think this was going to be that good.
Relationship for sure.
Okay. So, any idea if you guys make it to that level? How much is it monthly or just if you need help?
Just if I need help, like a struggle, if you see me down, or if I ask for assistance, be able to assist.
Okay. Has this ever happened?
Yes.
And what's normally the asking price?
Well, it all depends on what's in a need. If I'm, having car situations or something like that, it's been times where guys fix my car for $500 to $1,000, depends. But I mean, that's just a helping hand. Of course, we're dating.
You're working and you got your own kid. You need to be responsible with how you spend money and you need to budget right. You got a child to look after, dingbat. We're dating. Of course you should be giving me money for my bills. You're a dusty loser.
Okay. That's what she used to. Don't play with it. Let's do the Kendrick here.
Oh my God, Kendra, I got these fucking socks. Okay. I'm
You
gonna
got what?
my socks. I just took off my heels, girl. How do I don't even know how to turn it. Let me see if I can get you up. Hold on, Kendra. All right.
If I have money to help out a woman financially, I'm not going to be helping out. If I have money to help out a woman financially, it's not going to be a woman this size. And I think most men feel that way.
Can you see me?
Ooh, let me see this booty, girl.
Girl, I got too much.
Okay, we got you, girl.
Okay.
Monica, you're 28. What's the age range you want to date?
30 to 40.
30 to 40. Okay. And should he be in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Or Illinois.
Or Illinois. When was your last relationship?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. So you're 23. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
What do you think she been doing in that 5 years? She been getting a babysitter for a 12-year-old. Or maybe she been leaving him home by herself while she go to hotels and get clapped by men who don't value her enough to commit to her. Why can't them dudes who clapping that lard ass give you money for your bills? Because they don't care enough about you. I bet none of them dudes had to pay for anything.
23. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Ooh, last year.
Okay. Y'all know it's January 4th. So last year could have been 4 days ago, but we're gonna keep it going. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Wait, say it again, Kendra.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I would say, being consistent with my diet. That would be one. Number 2 will be
You're not on a diet. Can you just stop lying? Be more consistent with my diet. You're not on a diet at all. Like, just come on. I would have respected it more if you say I need to get on a diet, not be more consistent with it. You're never consistent with it.
Discipline. So we got Adriana, North
Carolina.
Staying disciplined. Okay. All right. All right.
Staying disciplined.
And say it again.
Staying disciplined.
Staying disciplined. So we got Adriana, North Carolina, 23. I'm sorry. We got Monica. That was the last person. Monica, Chicago, 28, Gemini, finance, 12-year-old son, and never married. Now, did I ask you why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
A guy will be lucky to be with me just because I'm a ball of fun. I have a great personality. I know what I want out of life. I'm driven. I'm just a motivated, fun individual. I like to have a good time, and that's really it. Just a ball of energy.
You know you got some paid questions, girl.
I got some.
You're not a driven, motivated individual. You're not even driven to get in shape. You're not motivated to, stop shoving bullshit in your mouth. You can't be that much of a ball of energy being that big. I don't think you have positive energy in this interview. Women are just inherently full of shit, man. Most.
What?
Paid questions.
What's that? What that mean, Kendra? Tell me.
They paying me to ask you a question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Divine Photo says, since you need the men to pay some of your bills, what things will you do to contribute to the man's life?
Well, it also depends on the man. So whatever his lack of there is, I can definitely come in and help with that. So it all depends on the man. So if it's sometimes wifely duties, cleaning, cooking, or something like that, I can do.
Well, yeah, that should be standard. Like, that should just come with the package. Oh, my goodness. Wifely duties are the most basic shit in the world. Cooking and cleaning in the house I live in. That should just be what you do even if we wasn't together. I mean, you live here, so I would hope you cook and clean. You got to eat. We know you eat. And I would hope you keep a clean house. You got a son. I'm so tired of that being the standard. I'm a good wife because I can cook and clean. Like, that's nothing. That's what all adults should do. Shout out to Zachariah. Yeah, James, he says, it's funny, big women used to be the sweetest. No, now they think they bad bitches thanks to the internet. Oh yeah, I'll take a chubby sweet bitch who acting right. Oh yeah.
Sometimes wifely duties, cleaning, cooking, or something like that I can do. It also depends on the man. Sometimes the man just needs someone to listen to support. So, sometimes,
Yeah, bare minimum shit. They want to do the least and get the most. I'll just be an ear. I'll just be here and be an ear. As long as he paying all the bills and teaching me and mentoring me, I'll listen to him. Oh, wow. I'm so blessed.
Oh, it don't have to be a physical aspect that I'm contributing to the man. It could be emotionally, spiritual too.
Okay. Let's try this one. M Nation said, so a man's supposed to support ABC. That's why I say one of the questions choose B for both sides. What do you bring to a man's table?
They need a little grammar correction with that because I didn't understand. But
don't try to roast because you ain't even know how to say family oriented. Let's not roast grammar. That's not your strong suit. Like, slow down, man. Slow down. Josh says, what man has to be listened to, though? That's what the bros are for. Facts. They don't call it women's work for nothing. She ain't fixing frozen pipes in sub-zero weather. Facts. I don't like how she's scrunching up her face at us. Asks for a motherfucker to pay her bills. You can't even keep your face looking feminine.
Correction with that, because I didn't understand. But what do I bring to the table for a man? The same thing he brings to me. We're going to leave that short and simple.
She brings to the
You seem like a bitch. Like, you seem like somebody I would pay to not be around, not pay to help out.
Simple.
She brings to the table the same thing he brings to her.
That's it. I'm not on here asking a man to pay my bills or help me this. I have my own. I've been in my career for 10 years. So, that's not.
You just did ask a man to help pay your bills. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's go back. I gotta go back. Let's replay that.
I think they're. Once I marry, I think I'll stay married. Burka liars and some who love people and also like to be, unless it's just like, domestic violence.
Should he look a certain way?
I don't have a preference.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to be self-sufficient and be able to take care of himself plus some of my bills.
Ooh, let's get to it. What?
Be self-sufficient and be able to take care of himself plus some of my bills.
Ooh, let's get to it. Plus some of her bills. What
life's happened. I was
married.
Yeah.
Opposed.
I don't prefer. Yes. Not more than 2.
You can't have kids. Finance mine to a 12-year-old son. Do you want more
time of need?
Because you did say he gotta have
to me. We're gonna leave that short and simple.
She brings to the table the same thing he brings to her.
That's it. I'm not on here asking a man to pay my bills or help me this. I have my own. I've been in my career for 10 years. Asking a man to pay my
thing he brings to her.
That's it. I'm not on here asking a man to pay my bills or help me this. I have my own. I've been able to support if I need a helping hand for sure. Support if I need a helping, of course, but just being able to support if I need a helping hand for sure. Here asking a man to pay my, that's it. I'm not on here asking a man to pay my bills or help me this. I have my own. I've been in my career for 10 years. So, back of course, but
some of her bills. What bills he gotta pay?
Take care of himself plus some of my bills.
Ooh, let's get to it. Plus some of her 28 Gemini works in finance. Mine was 12-year-old son. Do you want more kids?
If I get married, yes.
Okay. And the man can't have kids?
No.
No?
Oh, you talking about? No.
Works in finance. Mine to a 12-year-old son. Do you want more kids?
If I get married, yes.
Okay.
So she got knocked up when she was 16. She was a teen mom and she be getting her big cheeks. She was a teen mom and she been getting her big cheeks clapped for 5 years without commitment. But now a man got to come in and give her a ring so he can have a child. Make it make sense. You can't make it make sense.
And the man can't have kids?
No.
No?
Oh, you talking about before me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can have kids. Yes. Not more than 2. I don't prefer.
So you'll be okay with a man that has kids and was never married opposed to a man that has kids and was married?
Yeah, because stuff happened. Life's happened. I was a person who had a child at a teen, if you could do the math. I'm 28. I have a 12-year-old son. So things happen without marriage. Kids are born within wedlock. So I'm okay with that.
I guess no.
Things don't just happen. You was fucking without protection. You knew what you were doing at 16. Things don't just happen. Human beings make things happen. I hate when women say that things just happen sometimes. No, they don't just happen. Human beings made a decision for something to happen. They hate accountability. So she'll discriminate on a man who did it the right way, though. She don't want to deal with a man who did it the right way. Women are horrible decision makers. Horrible. And that's why they shouldn't be left to their own devices. Because she knows she can't live up to a man with those type of standards and who followed through on his standards like that and married the woman he had a child with. She can't live up to a man with that type of character.
I get that. I guess one would say if a man married a woman and then had a baby and got divorced for whatever reason, that was more of a responsible man. So why, I guess this is my personal question.
I get you.
Why would you not want a man, let's say if he did it that way, because you said you don't want any men that have once been married.
Right.
So
I want my first marriage to be that person's first marriage.
Okay. So that's the reason behind it.
Yes.
Got you. Okay, I understand now. Okay, fair enough. Let's get to it, girl. Monica, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, I could download it.
All right, well, download the app if you want somebody to reach out to you, child.
Okay, thank you,
right.
Kendra.
You're welcome.
These goofy bitches, like, they come on the show, they don't even sign up for the app. So even if I was watching this and was intrigued, or look, I hope nobody was. I hope no man was intrigued. But he can't even reach out to her because her dumb ass didn't even download the app. These women are just jokes, man. They're just jokes. How long have I been on? Is it at least an hour and a half? Close enough. I stayed on later for y'all because we met the goal. I'm getting tired. Damn, how long have it been on? Oh, well, anyway. Join the membership. Links in the description. Check out the store. Link in the description for merch. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Anytime between 6 to 8 p.m. Central. Hope the next time you hear from me, we both better people than we are today. RB Sensei, out.